Roe, we did see the president meet a bunch of governors earlier this week. And if you can talk a little bit about sort of the events, including meetings or speeches that the president is planning, to give or attend or be a part of in the coming days that involve him talking about reproductive rights.
So I'll say this, the president is not done speaking on how he's going to continue to fight for women's freedoms and women's rights, especially after this extreme decision that we saw come down on Roe by the Supreme Court. He is committed to this. I'm not going to get ahead of this president. I could assure you, you will hear more from him. I'm just not going to give a timeline from here. But look, here's the thing. The president has been very clear. He's going to do everything that he can, that he has the legal authority to do from here from the executive side. But we believe, and he believes, that the way that Roe goes into law or gets codified is if Congress acts, right? We have to make sure that we get Congress to act. He's going to continue to call on that to make sure that that happens. This is such a critical time as we see Republicans trying to take away those rights, as we see Republicans talking about a national ban. This is what's happening on the other side. And so we have to continue to use our political capital, if you will, to fight as hard as we can and to make sure we do the work that we need to have pro-choice congressional members in Congress.
So on that point, Karine, we understand the White House was working on an executive order. Is that still happening? Is the White House continuing to work on an executive order, or has the White House dropped that plan?
Look, I'll say this. The president is going to do everything in his legal authority to continue to fight for freedom and for rights, women's rights in particular, as we're speaking about Roe. And I don't want to get ahead of him, but I assure you, you will hear from him in a short order. In a short order. He will speak to this himself. I'm not going to get ahead of the president.